call yourself a man? You know you're a lying, low-life, motherfucking gambling degenerate prick. You know that's what you are?
Well, hello you degenerate fucks, and welcome to The Degenerate Gambler. It is Thursday the 24th of June. We're here just with a bit of an update on the Euros, and just before we hit the last 16. Pretty good week for me. After I recorded Thursday's episode, I got that day's treble up. After that, I had a few bet builders, and then another bet last night. Actually, two last night. So going pretty well for me. I was looking today. I'm actually up over 300 for the tournament, and that also includes the £90 that I spent on outright bets, which some of are still running. Before I get into all the bets and whatever, just a quick thing on that outright bet. I had two outright bets beaten last night by Spain not winning the group. So, because Sweden scored that goal in the 94th fucking minute, that lost me my group bets. But yeah, I kind of have to take a bit of the blame myself, because I should have cashed out. I was too busy concentrating on another game because I needed a card in the Spain game, and I never looked at the cash out. It probably would have been, I probably would have been quite high, because obviously as far as the bet, it was up. I was just waiting for something bad to happen, which it did, and that's usually my rule. If anybody knows, I always say don't cash out if you're waiting for something to happen that'll get your bet up. But if your bet's technically up and you're waiting for something bad to happen, that's the time to cash out. So yeah, but I'll run through the sort of good stuff. So on Thursday, I had a £10 treble that paid 73. That was Netherlands and Austria, Ukraine, North Macedonia, Belgium. Then on Saturday, I think it was Saturday, I had a bet builder up in the Spain game. I also, in my Saturday bet, I had Hartlepool, who were 1-0 down, with about 8 minutes to go. They were 11-4 to get a draw, so I stuck a fiver on that. That won me £19. I backed a red card in the Wales game, Wales-Italy, £3.75 on that. It must have been my odds. That got me 19 quid. In Spain-Slovakia last night, and Poland-Sweden, I had a double, did a fiver double, a penalty in the Spain match, which there was, and that wanker Morata missed it, but it doesn't really matter. It was 13-8, I got that up, and then also both teams to score in Sweden-Poland, so that was up. Last night again, my quad yesterday was both teams to score and over twos in the Sweden game. Obviously it was 3-2, so that was up. More than one Hungary card, 8-13, that was up. More than one card for Slovakia, that was 4-5, that was up. And then Portugal-France over 1.5. Probably should have did over 2.5, but anyway, it was 2-5. Tenner on that paid 101. Then with the odds, last night the Copa America was on, and by the time I realised there was already a game kicked off, which was Ecuador-Peru. So about 20 minutes into it, I noticed and I looked and I went, all right, so it was even money, 10-11 to be over 1.5 in the game, obviously being 20 minutes in. So I put my change, my odds, which was £6.83 on that to be over 1.5, and also Brazil goal rush plus. And if anybody's seen the result, Brazil scored in the 100th minute, 90 plus 10, which got me another 56. So, as I say, I've been doing pretty well. Yeah, pretty well. Oh, another one I forgot there was in the Belgium game. That was Thursday too. When Belgium were 1-0 down at half time, or just before half time, I put odds again, 3.75. Or something about the 3.75. I've always got 3.75 hanging about there. But anyway, I put that on Belgium to come back at 7-1 and win. I got me 25 quid. Also, don't know if I mentioned this, but while I was recording the podcast, the Gold Cup happened. the Oscat Gold Cup, and I backed the winner in that. I only won 20 quid, but again, been a good Euros. I can't complain. Did have some near misses. I think one the other night where Austria was winning 1-0, just needed a goal, and they were winning 1-0 at half time, and they'd been all over Ukraine. I think that was the game, and yeah, it was against Ukraine, and I just that was for another 100 quid too. And then that night, I also picked the two from the later games and stuck into Copa America games. Backed Argentina to win, and I think Chile and somebody to be over twos, and it was one each. I think it was Chile Uruguay. It was one each. So go hit the bar, but look, I can't complain. I feel like I should be, maybe £400 or £500 up with some of the ones that have been close of. But listen, if you're putting money in the bank, and I still haven't put any money in. I've basically put a fiver in on the first night. And did a wee small bet builder, got £20. If you listened last week, I was explaining this. I won that £20, and since then I've just been playing with the bookies' money. So yeah, look, I think I'll finish out the tournament up because I'm not going to be going mental here over these next couple of days. Plus the outrights. I'll quickly go through the outrights now, how they're going. So I talked about those two that are beat. Very unlucky. But the other outrights I have, I think I still have 3 or maybe 4 running. So what I have is one of them that says beat, which is France and Mbappe to be top goal scorer. So France to win, Mbappe top goal scorer. It's only offered me a fiver, and it was a tenner bet. Paid $2.10. Mbappe hasn't scored yet. I have Belgium and Lukaku to be top goal scorer, 25 to 1, tenner on that. Looking good. Lukaku doing okay. The only problem is Ronaldo obviously being on 5 goals. Lukaku's going to need a couple, and Ronaldo is going to need to get knocked out. My goal scorer bet, my big one that I did 15 on. So Immobile is top goal scorer for Italy, or he's least joint. Depay is one behind Ronaldo. Harry Kane is the one that's going to shaft this because he's on 0 and Sterling's on 2. England obviously have a hard game against Germany, so hopefully Harry Kane can get off the mark and maybe even get 2. And then Lewandowski, which is already up because he got 3 and they're out. So my other one is I had 40 on France to win it. It's offered me 33, still looking okay. And the other one that was beat, sorry, that I didn't mention, was I did a £5 top goal scorer bet, which was Harry Kane, Lewandowski, Cristiano Ronaldo, Immobile, Timo Pukki and Depay. And because Timo Pukki didn't score and Finland scored 1 goal, that was that one beat. I probably should have, thinking about it now, I had Ronaldo in my main bet. I don't know what I was thinking. Well, I do know what I was thinking. He didn't score in the group stages of the last World Cup, so I was kind of a bit worried that he maybe start a bit slow, maybe he wouldn't get a top goal score, but obviously I was wrong there and he's flying. Anybody who had him at the start of the tournament, good pick, because I think he was 11 to 1. I'm nearly sure Lukaku and Kane are both around 7 or 8 to 1. So if you had Ronaldo, fair play to you. But so that's basically me. What I'm going to do quickly, is I have a bet for tonight. Again, throwing me odds, £6.51 on 2 Copa America games. I'll release that later on the night. The game doesn't start till 10 o'clock. But I have over and yes, so over 2.5 plus both teams to scores, 2 to 1 in the Bolivia-Uruguay game. And then I have both teams to score in Chile-Paraguay. The £6.51 pays 40 quid. So that'll give me something to sweat on tonight. And also, I'll release my bet for this last 16. So I have done a 5-timer. So I have Wales plus a goal at 10 to 11, which obviously means if Wales win or the draw in 90 minutes, that's up. Also, just quickly, I'll probably do a bet builder with this, but Wales are 4 to 1 against Denmark, which I think is a huge price given that Denmark aren't, they didn't rip up. They beat Russia well, but they're around about even money, or 4 to 5, and I think that's a crazy price. Any team with Gareth Bale and Aaron Ramsey could score goals and win the game, and they all get behind the ball and they defend as a team. So I didn't want to take the big risk on my bet. I'll probably put that in a bet builder, the 4 to 1. But a 10 to 11 plus a goal, in my opinion, great bet. Next, Italy at 9 to 20, so that's just under 1 to 2. They play Austria. Next is Holland against Czech Republic. They're 13 to 20, so just a bit over 1 to 2. Sweden, bit of a risk, but Sweden have been decent. scoring a few goals. And they play Ukraine, who in my opinion are probably one of the weakest teams left. They're 5-4, and then France are 8-15 against Switzerland. So tenner on that plays 157, so it's about 14.7 to 1. That's my bet over the weekend. I'll probably just do a couple of bet builders or whatever games I'm sitting watching. The games I think are 5 and 8 on Saturday and Sunday. So yeah, that's basically it. Say can't complain too much. Still got it at myself that I didn't cash out of that bet, but obviously I ended up winning 180 something yesterday. So you know I can't complain too much, but I can't help but feel like that should have been 240 or 340. Sorry. But yeah, these things happen. As I say, that's basically me. I'll be back again next week, which will be probably to preview the final and have a look back at what's happened this week. So yeah, all that leaves me to say is if you are doing a bet this weekend, good luck and happy punting.
Here, get the fuck out of here. Yeah, thanks. Let me find out you fucked up. I'll leave you wherever I find you.